have some stuff to take care of. So first, let's grab this leather, and let's just take these leather boots. So first things first, we gotta get out, gotta throw these boots away, and there's a wandering trader somewhere around my base. I've actually already had a wandering trader, and with said wandering trader, I traded a few emeralds to get some small drip leaf as well as vines, because I didn't have the presence of mind to bring some vines with me. So yeah, let's take this paper and let's unfortunately where do you go? Okay, hold on. Let me very quickly pull up the Twitch app so I can see my playback. Right, I moved my bed upstairs. That's what happened. Okay. So sleep. Nope, not able to sleep yet. Okay. Well, let's very quickly check. Is anything he trades worth it? Glowstone, horn coral, black dice. No, there's nothing here that I cannot get for myself, which means I had to deal with that guy, and now I'll take both of the leads. I'll take both of the llamas. And that gave me, I believe... Wait, did he give me another lead? No, I guess not. I guess one of the leads broke at some point. Anyways, let me go to sleep real quick, but first, let me just take out some torches and check that I have fully lit up this place. Cause when I was AFKing, I came out of my house one time, and there were actually 2 creepers standing like right outside my house. And just in the interest of, you know, checking, making sure I live in a safe place, well, now that the sun is down, I'm going to light up all the dark spots, which there may also be some dark spots on that island. So yeah, I'm just gonna, you know, paddle my way over, and if I see any spots that look like a mob could spawn in it, I know that the game's changed and it's now like a 0 light level thing, but we do want to avoid dark patches like this. Yeah, spots like those still dangerous, and you know what, actually, spots like here, dangerous, and there is literally a creeper over there. Oh wait, those are spots like here. Ugh. Yeah, this is why we do the grid. This is why we do the grid, everyone. Fortunately, no matter what I do here, this guy's just gonna, yeah, do nothing. Let's put another torch down here. Let's put another torch down here. And let's put another down here. So that should be all of the torches that I need to place placed. Although, you know, I could prove myself wrong anytime. But yeah, I've spent... I don't know why I just did that. I've spent a whole while fishing, and that time fishing has got me to level 30. And actually, let me go through it. So yes, stream ends. We basically, right? We get obsidian last stream. We build the enchantment table, yada yada. Take a nap. I end the stream part here. Come back, trade with a wandering trader, and then kill a creeper. That was basically it. And then the rest of that time was just spent trying to hit a higher level. So let me come through here. Come through here, grab a bunch of that sugarcane. The rest can probably just sit there and decay. Shouldn't be a huge issue. Oh, so are there any mobs spawning there? I guess not. Well, I'm thankful they're not. So let's first take a nap, and let me quickly shake up my chocolate milk and pull the cap off. Okay. Because it just wouldn't be a hollow hardcore stream if I didn't chug half a liter of chocolate milk. Alright, so let's make all of that into paper. Make all of these into books. That is 11 books. If I had but one more piece of leather. an idea comes to mind. Hold on. Okay, so I'm just gonna need enough to make like a stone slab, which I can do if I take like one iron ingot and put it in there, but that seems a little costly. So I'm just gonna do that. Smelt all 8. It's not gonna give us enough to make another book, but I am gonna get a little bit of. Well, I'm gonna get one more book from breaking this down. So all works well. All works out well in the end, I guess. Okay, as soon as I make myself a third piece, I do actually need planks, I believe. There we go. There we go. Grindstone obtained. And yeah, I guess I'll just let the rest smelt up. I'm gonna put this grindstone in front of my house. I would have been a very silly thing to do. And next up, I'm gonna need a little bit more wood. I'm going to need well, I'm gonna need at least 6 blocks. So that's like one tree that needs to go. I really should. Okay, so I know that heading to the Nether is one of the goals on this stream, but I really should do it like sooner in the episode so I can get some sort of automatic kelp farm going, like an automatic kelp farm that deposits it, like that I guess dumps the kelp straight onto a cooker, and then the cooker, I guess, you know, salvages the kelp, turns it into bakes it into dried kelp, and then I take the dried kelp and I turn it into fuel blocks, just like a straight up system like that. Super easy, super uncomplicated, non-problematic, skin moisturized, yada yada, all of the Twitter user catchphrases, all that shit, all that hot shit. Unproblematic, staying in my lane, skin moisturized. I feel like I'm chanting a spell in another language. Okay, we have 4 more bookshelves. That was the product of about 2 hours of AFKing. I think the last stream ended like, hold on, let's actually see. When did the last stream end? Yeah, that was 3 hours ago. Okay, so 3 hours of AFK equates to about 4 bookshelves, but that is considering the fact that I already started with quite a few bookshelves in my inventory. This is efficiency 3. I feel like they could offer me something slightly better, so I'm going to endeavor to get slightly better. I'm just going to put that 1 and then that 2. Unfortunately, that is going to take quite a bit of leather. Wait, actually, no, that's only 6 pieces of leather. You know what? I could just come back here, AFK a bunch, and then like come out when I have the 6 pieces of leather. Or we could go kill, hopefully try and kill a piglin or a pig as one of the pig enemies. So first, let's actually start sorting some stuff out. Okay, these valuables. The Nautilus shell is also a valuable. The copper, this is technically a valuable because we're so poor. All of the valuables can go up here. And then the rest can be like mediocre, like middling level valuables. Fortune pick, gonna leave here. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 10 pieces of obsidian I take with me. And we are going to go, I guess, embark on a quick trip to the Nether. Never a good thing to hear me say, but then again, is there ever a good thing to hear me say? I am sort of like an omen of misfortune. Okay, so this is a way we can get back up there. Actually, you know what, that tunnel might be the right height for me to put a portal through, I guess. Could build the portal like right at Deep Slate, you know? Screw it, why not here? So, I know I'm building the big portal, but that's gonna have to wait. What I'm doing at present is I'm digging out the space that would be required for a big portal, but in its place is going to be a small portal. So not one of the custom portals, right? It's gonna be a default non 3x3 portal. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then when I have the patience to get more obsidian, maybe I'll do it off camera. I will expand this a little bit. Okay, so let's very quickly go in. Let's put our shield up. Let's have our sword out. Let's see where we go. Anywhere but a basalt delta. Or soul sand, actually, yeah, anywhere but a soul sand valley. Anywhere but there is what I'm praying for. You know what? You know what? This is not bad. This is not a bad biome to be in. Hold on. Now, pigmen, I guess regular piglins are going to be hostile, like right off the bat if I'm not wearing gold, but that's okay. Aside from that, we should be in kind of a safe location. I'm surprised. This is almost as safe as the Nether gets. Not gonna stop babies from wandering in, but I mean, I can probably handle the average child in a fight. Let's be real. Oh. Well, I just inadvertently got an X-ray into a warped forest biome, warped fungus, which means... Now this was not the plan. The plan was just head over to the Nether, right? Maybe grab a little bit of quartz. Oh, I should have brought the fortune pickaxe, but yeah, fortune pick would have gone great for quartz. But this is actually a decent-ish opportunity for me to... Hold on, what biome am I presently in? Okay, this is a decent opportunity. There we go. For me to be able... I was gonna say to get some leather, but I mean quartz takes priority. Priority. Yeah, that's right. Come over and attack me. Do they even aggro on you from this distance? Oh, it doesn't even look angry anymore. I mean, they always look angry, but this one's not pissed at me. Really dumb move, but I'm going to hollow out this cliff. And... Okay, as long as there's nothing directly above me, I should be safe from, like, you know, magma cube death. And honestly, as soon as I can get my hands on, like, 4 piglins, I'm assuming they drop more than 1 leather piece, but as long as I can get, like, 3 piglins, that's it, it's game over. Still in... Okay, and now I'm in a warped forest, I guess. There we go. This is more like what I was expecting out of this biome. Where's my pickaxe at? 1,000. It could be higher. It could be higher, but we could do worse. And while we're here, we might as well collect a couple of ender pearls, just on the off chance we ever need them, like, seriously. Now, I do not see any immediate threats, but that does not mean that they are not present. It just means that I do not see the threats. Hum. I did not record the portal. I did not record the coordinates of my home portal. I realized while running through a literal flaming hellscape. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Should actually get some of these. Twisting vines. Yay. Yeah, we're down here. Okay. Great. Next up, where was that Enderman I just saw? Yeah, this guy. Okay, let's make him angry. Well, we got a block of warped nylium, which is cool, I guess. You know, I think going home or getting home safe is priority numero uno. Alright, and then we run back through the portal. Hello, Adolf Rizzler. Welcome to the stream. I love the username. Don't like the guy as much. Love the username. Yeah, let's... you know, let's not even bother with, like, putting the staircase in on stream. We can do the stream thing later. Sorry, we can do this off stream. But it's nighttime and okay. You know what? Let's. He says thanks. Yeah, it's clever. Anyways, let me get back up, and I think, hey, thank you for dropping that follow, Mr. Rizzler. Mein Führer, I guess. Well, actually, no. I probably shouldn't go around saying shit like that. My Rizzer. Anyways, so I'm thinking we can build a very easy... I always say very easy. We can build quite an easy bamboo farm. Your name's Jay. Okay, well, welcome to stream, Jay. I think we can build a moderately easy... an easy-ish farm if I... Well, then again, I don't really need sugarcane. Sugarcane isn't really part of this equation. The main part is we are missing leather, and I could get that leather by, you know, overworld travel. Or I could get it a lot quicker via nether travel. But I think overworld travel is the safe option, because overworld travel really just entails me going to a neighboring island, killing enough cows that I get 6 leather, and that's it. So, build a port for the ocean. That is definitely on the list of things to do, but it is not as, you know, desperate of a requirement. Because boats go anywhere. Okay. Now, Homa. Okay. Yeah, my quad's written down. Okay. Well, let's pick east. Let's head to rising. Yeah, let's head east towards the rising sun. So, we're gonna go until we find a body of, well, something that isn't a body of water. We're gonna go hit land. Once we hit land, first, you know what? No, not even everything that drops leather. If I find horses, they're fucked. If I find llamas, they're fucked. Anything that drops leather, because if I spawned in a crimson, I would have camped. I would have, figured out a way to kill goblins without them being able to hit me, and that would have been my leather taken care of, and I would have pork on top of it. Unfortunately, no such thing happened, and because we have used the large bio preset, we might be on the ocean for a little while. Fortunately, using a boat doesn't take that much food. I have 8 pieces of cod. I have 6 pieces of bread. Sounds like that. I won't worry about Jesus like breaking apart food to feed a shitload of people, which learned about in Sunday is like way long. I would have been like 9. We find that Goldilocks angle, and yeah, got a bunch of fish, got a bunch of bread. We are to travel until we hit a landmass, kill anything that has skin, or kill and skin everything we encounter. And then we can once we have enchanting table, we can get level 30 enchant, which is goal. And I think I would very much like to put at least like efficiency for breaking on the diamond pickaxe I currently have. Mine all the way at deep slate level till I hit diamonds. Use Fortune Sun and basically use that method to equip myself with, I'd say, like a full suit of fall gear before I begin doing any exploration. But this will be a set of like modular for, which is that I will probably need like multiple helmets. I'm thinking 3. I'll need 1 overworld helmet that has respiration and aqua affinity. I will need a helmet for the Nether that has fire protection, and like a chest plate that has blast protection. So this is already 2 additional helmets and 1 additional chest plate. And for the end, I'll probably need different boots, because feather falling is, well, actually, you know what? I'm wrong. This is my B. Feather falling is useful whichever dimension in. So, feather falling plus protection on everything kind of makes the dream work. Also, I think it's funny that feet stick out the bottom of the boat like this. That's it's pretty funny. It reminds me of like what Fred Flintstone does to the car. Like you stick feet out the and he runs. Anyways, yeah, back to traveling through the lukewarm ocean. Also, another thing on the docket list to get is a Silk Touch pickaxe, because Silk Touch is actually like the most inventory efficient way to mine. I cannot fucking tolerate mine through veins of redstone and like redstone what's iron, and you just like octuple the ore. No, okay. When you mine copper, much octupling, you get like 8 pieces of copper with a fortune, right? You can make it much efficient if you condense everything into like one itty bitty like. If you in ore form, what am I saying? If completely unintelligible speech is what goes on, because my mouth moves faster than my brain fact checks. I mean, okay, theoretically, what happens is my brain and mouth both move incredibly quickly. It's just that my brain doesn't really, double check everything I say. So speaking of, I guess stretch goals. Iron farm. I'm in the middle of a fucking island. Mine only goes down to like slate level. Oh, perfect. Fucking perfect. I find the one fucking biome where I'm not gonna find anything I can skin. That's amazing. That's really good. Okay. Just is that 1 sea turtle? Okay, that is a sea turtle. Is there a single anywhere in sight? If there is, we got nope, single turtle. Alright, gonna press F. Gonna press escape. And I'm going to write 1 turtle island. 1 turtle island is such a fucking depressing name. 2580 /74/5115. Yeah, one turtle island. It's hard to imagine a more depressing name than that. Because, you know, the implication there is that all the other turtles are dead or gone. Well, they don't need to, they just be gone. Anyways, speaking of depressing things, I'm gonna have to kill horses. Oh, Skep is not gonna be happy about this. Skep is my friend who likes horses, and oh wow, that is the back end of a church, I believe. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. One leather. Maybe I should just check. Oh wow, this one's fast. Maybe I should just check the chest to see if, like, do any chests in the village have leather? Because I do, this is gonna be it's gonna be really awkward if I go there and there's like a fucking librarian. Actually, come to think of it, that would be really awkward. Let me quickly go check out the village. Also, escape, and I'm gonna plain at 776/72/5070. You know, I could probably build like a road. Well, not a road, but I could some sort of oceanic path from my base to here. Okay, why is there grass in the weird? Okay, diamond pickaxe. Sorry, brewing stand. You know what? This is actually a good chance to get crops that I don't have. Nobody wants beetroot seeds. Potatoes, yes, I do not have potatoes. Those are the ones I do not have. And, let's keep checking. Is this a house? Money in here? Are you keeping money in the village? Oh my god! You know what? I'm looting a village. It's time. So, I bet you guys didn't think that I was wearing a balaclava on my head this whole time, but I was. And it's kind of a funny story. So, as you know, I'm part of the Singapore Armed Forces, and I'm part of Op 4. And recently we had a mission in Thailand, and I went to go buy a bunch of stuff. And while I was there, I actually figured I might as well buy myself a bag. So I got myself a I got myself a $50 bag. And it's actually a very good bag. And it's one of those like military bags that you can stick stuff on the sides. It's got carabiner clips. You can clip stuff to the side with those plastic, those plastic clippy things. And I saw the bag and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I need this. So I got the bag. I guess it got me over a certain like minimum purchase requirement. And they're like, hey, we can give you. Do you want a free gift? And because I'm an Asian, I will never say no to being offered a free gift. Okay, I literally never say no. You could be like, do you want a free gift? And then you pull out like a 5-pound bag of horse shit. I would need to think long and hard before I declined your offer, because I would be like, well, horse shit is actually really great fertilizer. But anyways, the guy at the store was like, hey, you want a free gift? And I said, fuck yeah, I want a free gift. And he gives me a balaclava. And I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be so useful if I ever need to rob a bank. Anyways, yeah, I got a balaclava. I own a balaclava. It's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. It's on my face at the moment. And it's actually quite breathable. I can breathe through it with no issue. I can speak through it with no issue. I'm assuming you guys can hear me with no issue. Might need to raise my voice a little tiny bit to be heard, but that's not an issue, because it's a really funny visual comedy gag to put on a balaclava and then go steal a bunch of stuff from Minecraft villagers. It makes me feel like the fucking Hamburglar, which, side note, that's one of the funniest fucking fictional characters, the Hamburglar from McDonald's lore. From the official lore McDonald's. Anyways, have got this. And the next, I might also try to bring back 2 chickens to the village because, to the home base. Because here's my rationale, right? You can travel over water quite well. Oh damn it! I forgot to bring the leads. That was kind of dumb of me. That was kind of silly of me. Well, well, I could do one of 2 things. I could end the stream for a little while, and I could just like dig myself into a hole with a couple of chickens, and then, sit in there with said chickens and I guess like wait until they lay enough eggs. This axe needs to go. Well, this axe needs to be put away soon. Soon, not at the moment. Also, I'm gonna spare that mule or that donkey in the event I ever need like a mule for item transport. But yeah, these horses are dead. You know what? 6 is enough. I don't need to be that violent. We can just remember where these people are for the future. I intend to do absolutely nothing barbaric when I come back here. You have my assurances on that. I always love that trope. Like, someone's like, I'm not going to do any evil thing. I'm not gonna do anything evil, and then he lists like something like evil shit that he could do. That's a funny media trope. Anyhow, well, yeah. Now that I'm leaving the village, I guess the balaclava can go back on my head. Give me a second. So let me know in the comments of let me know in the comments of this VOD if any of you guys were expecting that I was wearing a balaclava, because that is seriously like one of I got the balaclava, right? I brought it home and I had it in my bag and I was like, wow, you know what? You could actually maybe go with robbing a bank wearing this thing on your head. And then I was like, yeah, but I'm not gonna do that. So let's save it. Let's save it for a funny stream, for a stream where it would be funny to wear a balaclava on my head. So yeah, as you can see, actually, it's been about 10 days of time in game since the stream. So the last stream ended at 15. It's currently day 25. We may have slept once, or yeah, we slept like twice on stream. Basically, 10 days, or it was 8 days spent fishing for about 4 pieces of leather, and with me killing a bunch of llamas, like wandering trader llamas. Not really the best deal, I guess. Okay, so we're heading back to home island, which is 300, 1,700 that way, and oh wait, we're heading a little bit after. We need to be heading more. Yeah, this is the direction. Either way, and if we miss it by a little, we can just like circle. We can just like make a big circle. The course correct. Yeah, that was fun. We should go raid more villages. I didn't even deal all that much from the village. I just bunch of their chests, which you know, it's not like they do much with them anyways. And did I steal anything? Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I stole a bit of obsidian, which is ooh, ruined nether portal. Don't mind if I do. This is all terrible. This is all terrible. Is there at the very least a gold block buried around here somewhere? No gold block. Well, that's unfortunate, but I mean, eh. Okay. So I've realized something. And if ocean monument generate in oceans that are this shallow, it's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be really amazing for like a ocean monument draining to see like ocean monument that's almost below the surface, like a block below the surface. and then you drain it. You can pretty much walk like a sloped glass dome, or you put it in a giant bowl. Yeah, that would actually be pretty baller. That'd be very baller. Hmm. I'm just checking with that F3 that I'm set back the right course. I should be. Although, I might need to course correct a little tiny bit further. Okay. Yeah, I don't need to touch the arrows anymore. This path is gonna get me home. So, we have a list of things to do. We have to make a kelp farm. And we need to make a bamboo farm. And if we do villager trading, we might also consider a sugarcane farm. And all of those things require quartz. Now, I have a pretty safe route established, a pretty safe travel route. I might be able to go back into the Nether, run through, grab all of the quartz we saw from before. It should furbish us with maybe a stack, maybe a little more than one. And that's if we play our cards right, we can make a very minimalist setup, I guess. You know, we're headed right towards our house. It's 300 out one direction, 300 blocks out the other. No, wait. We're gonna need to do one last bit of course correction, which is to turn about this much. Testing my skills as a mariner. It would be cool to one day be able to afford a lodestone, and then there we go. Have a compass that always takes me home. That would be a very cool thing to endeavor towards, but I'm not in the position financially to afford it at the moment. You know how it is. Okay, so we have a little bit more. Let's just throw the shit we got upstairs. We'll sort through it later. This is mine. Silk touch is good. Hey bale. Take the vines. Take the paper. Take these two. Craft these two. Put these two down here. And bada bing, bada boom. Level 30 enchants unlocked. Now, let's actually get to making one of those. Let's actually put it on our pickaxe first. Because the pickaxe is going to be the tool we use to mine diamonds and yada yada. You know the drill. So, we are going to put this on the pickaxe, and let's hope it gives us like some nice additional stuff in addition to the efficiency. I'd hope for efficiency 4, fortune 3, maybe unbreaking. Yo, efficiency 4, unbreaking 3, fortune 3. Let's go. That was actually an amazing enchant. Life changing. Okay, so this needs to go up here. This needs to go up here. And we need to go down into the mines, I guess. Yeah, I don't need to bring Fortunate Son anymore because Fortunate Son is kind of obsolete at the moment. I'll still keep it. I'll still keep it as a gift. I'll still keep it as like a piece of the world's history, but yeah. There we go. Run through, and now there is actually a bunch of quartz with my name on it. Okay. So, nothing readily accessible here. Is there any quartz on the floor of this valley? Well, there is some I can get to. Oh, the feeling of insta-mining. The sheer joy of insta-mining a block. It's too good. It's too fun. I'm gonna get addicted to this. It's like crack. Which I might also get addicted to at some point in my life, let's be real. And now that I've, started, I might as well work until I've hit level 30. That way, I can make a level 30 fishing rod enchant, which would help with my efficiency. Or I can take the two remaining, the two pieces of quartz that I have. No, sorry, I'm behaving like an addict. Let me just run through here and check that there are no normal piglins. Okay, just zombie piglins. Okay. And, it's not what I need. That is what I need. So is this, actually. No, we're in the Nether. Shield's more important. I made a big mistake there. Luckily, I didn't suffer the consequence of said big mistake. That's level 30. And should I be greedy and go for like a few more quartz veins? I think I might need to, because quartz is useful in so many, like, early to mid-game machines. Or so many mid-game machines. I guess we've gone through the Nether, so it's no longer the early game. But it's useful in so many mid-game machines, mechanical components. Jesus Christ. Okay, really terrible idea for me to continue mining in that particular spot. Let's forget about going any further. Let's instead focus on getting home alive. There, we can explore the Nether to our own personal, like, we can explore the Nether as much as we want when we're better equipped. At the moment, I think it's better to play it safe. Speaking of playing it safe, I would like to start diamond mining again, and I'd like to head to a lower Y level because it just kind of makes sense, honestly. So we'll head back upstairs. Okay, here's what I'll do. Take a fishing rod. I'll put it in. I'll see if I get the luck of the sea enchant. If I do not get the luck of the sea enchant, what I'm going to do is I'm going to instead enchant a sword. Simple as. Okay. And yeah, that's the goal. So let's head back up. Are there any mobs? No. No, there don't seem to be. Then that means that my island is nice and mob-proofed, I think. Okay, this stuff goes up here in the event that I ever need it for something. 2 diamonds, 1 fishing rod, 3 lapis, stick, sword. Whether I enchanted or not, this sword... Okay, you know what? This sword is actually, like, the first I got. So I guess these items should all go into, like, a certain sentimental value storage thing. To be stored with, like, objects of sentimental value. And, while I'm here, actually, Fortunate Son and this iron hoe. Oh, wait, sorry. This Fortunate Son gets stored in a safe place. This one... Actually, you're not sure. The iron hoe can go up here as well, I guess. Okay. Now, we have a couple of considerations. Let's first chuck this up here. Bane of Arthropods, well, it is an enchant that I don't have, so... That was kind of terrible. Jesus Christ, I saw something coming my way and I was like, uh-oh, villager raid. Bucket of pufferfish, orange dye, allium, coral. You don't know, I can get all these things. But what I cannot get, until I find a slime chunk, are leads. I'm so incredibly sorry. I'm really not that sorry. No leather? Well, as long as I got the leads, I don't really care. Well, that's one piece of leather. That's, acceptable, I guess. Now, what's the... you know what? It's not gonna serve me that well, but Smite is actually okay. Considering how many undead enemies we've fallen to before, Smite might be worth it. Smite might be worth it. Yeah. Should also start keeping the powerful bow somewhere in my inventory. I don't have that many arrows, but you know, what arrows I do have might make a difference. Do I have any iron? I do. Okay. Then let me make an iron shovel. And do I have any torches? The stuff to make torches. Don't mind me, I'm just making some smooth stone because smooth stone is, well, actually, you know what? I don't really need smooth stone since I have a blast furnace now. I might as well just put the blast furnace down outside the house. Yeah, I don't want to make it too hot inside my Minecraft house. Okay. Ooh, actually that's... Okay, I tell you what, I'll save up the things that have enchants on them for a rainy day, and if I ever need like a bunch of XP at one time, boom, we go. We'll make something work. Till then, I'm putting my rods up here, and these are the next things I'm going to try and enchant. So if I can get lure 2, or if I can get enough things that have lure on them, I can if I get 2 Luck of the Sea 2 enchants, I can use said enchants to get me a Luck of the Sea 3 enchant, duh. And then I use the Luck of the Sea 3 enchant to combine with my mending rod. Then we have a god fishing rod. We have a god rod. And then we use said god rod and we AFK fish. That's how we get XP, that's how we repair our mending tools. And when the day comes that I, you know, find my way to an ancient city, and then in said ancient city I find a skulk sensor, I can actually make a skulk powered like fish I almost said skulk powered TNT fish farm. That sounds fucking terrifying. No, I can make myself a skulk censored automatic like AFK fish farm. So using that, I can actually get treasure loot, right? And using the treasure loot, I basically control the world. Like we will get nautilus shells, which would be a lot more useful if I could find fucking conduits somewhere. We will be able to get like enchanted bows, easy, like enchanted fishing rods, like max enchants. It's enchanted books that have like a bunch of really crazy powerful enchants on them, all accessible to us, like quite easily or quite readily accessible to us. You know, yeah, this tunnel's not that long. We might as well continue it for a little ways. Plus, this tunnel has yielded very good luck with diamonds. And apparently redstone, I guess. Then again, I am at the best redstone. I am at the best Y level for both redstone and diamonds, so that makes sense. Can't fault the game for being true to its nature. That's gold, right? That was gold below us? Yeah. How many did I get? 7. That's decent. Oh, we might be here for a little while. We might be here for a while. But that's okay. That is A-okay. Finding a geode would be pretty cool. You know what? If this tunnel goes long enough, I might actually be able to tunnel all the way to the village. I'm not gonna stream that long because we've already streamed once today, and I guess the goal should just be to, basically we've accomplished our main goal, which is get an enchantment up. We went into the Nether. That was the secondary goal. This working towards getting a Smite 4 on our sword, really just kind of a bonus, you know. Oh, and finding enough diamonds to get to work on like a helmet would be nice. Actually, no. Shoes first. Feather falling is a lifesaver, especially when you fall as much as I do, which is a lot, because I'm an idiot who's terrible at judging distance for jumps. I'm just gonna ignore the reds. You know what? Hold on. I can get all the stuff that I need on the way back. So redstone picked up on the way back. Other stuff, like diamonds, can all be picked up on the way back. Well, okay, diamonds are a different case because I'll need to like secure the diamonds quite a bit. Hey, there we go. Diamonds, nice. Let me quickly see how big this vein is. It looks like it's a 1 vein. Oh, sorry, it looks like it's a 2 vein, but there could be more atop. Yes. Is there? Nope, found another 2 vein. This is great. The only diamond veins I've found in this world have been 2 veins, and it's kind of depressing. Oh well, at least I found a bit of lapis here. That's gotta be useful, right? Yeah, 2 stacks of useful. Wow. Terrible. Even more terrible. What the fuck? I find a 2 vein, mine a 2 vein, get 2 pieces of diamond. Well, I guess I have half a set of boots ready. That's a thing. Not settling for that, by the way. Oh wait, you know what? No, I was gonna say, I used the 2 diamonds I had to make a sword. If I had kept those 2 diamonds, I could have crafted another pickaxe and then, spam enchanted it off camera until I had a silky pick. But that ship has sailed, and this sword is the only well, actually, if there was a way to break down items, it might be worth it to break down the sword into 1 diamond, but that's not fair. That's not... Okay, look, I made the mistake of making a sword. I will live with the consequences, and we will keep mining forward. Keep pressing onward. So my base is at like 300, and we've got about 300 blocks. So that's kind of cool. I'm thinking we'll set a hard cap at about 1,000, because that's 1,000 blocks is a very long way to dig a mine shaft. So yeah, I will go to about 1,003. 1,003 is maybe the hard limit for me. Imagine I mine this block and a creeper just falls straight down on my head, ending the run instantly. That'd be terrible. It'd also be incredibly funny though, which is more important than the terrible part. Also, if I get enough diamonds to make a second pickaxe and enchant it, and it comes out with like, you know, efficiency 4, like just flat up, I could mine until this thing has really low durability, merge the two, and basically have a fully repaired efficiency 5 pickaxe. So, you know, we have plans. I could go get a mending villager, which is something I should probably be working on like as we speak, but I will not, because I mean, there's more shit to do, and it's been a very long time since I have done my own, like, mined for my own suit of armor. Oh, geode. Hog. This is a whole cave or just the geode? Thank God, it's just the geode. Okay. Okay, let's very quickly identify which of these blocks are the budding. I can't even reach the top. Okay. I love the little song it plays when you mine it. It's like this lovely little melody. I also don't know any other way to get calcite aside. Oh fuck! Broke a budding amethyst. Oops. Don't know any other way to get calcite other than mining these things. There's probably like a calcite mountain biome. I guess they probably make up the tops of high mountains, but I wouldn't know. Oh, there are zombies in this cave. Or there are zombies nearby, I guess. Cobbled deep slate can go. Actually, the granite can go first. We can always use deep slate for like roofing and shit. Is this fully grown? No, but well, I don't know if it was, but it was grown enough. Anyways, let me just dump out more cobbled deep slate, and with amethyst shards we can make things like glass that don't let light through. We can make yeah, that's mainly it, right? We can make a telescope, I guess. which is weird because one of them. Okay, so like the dark glass, its purpose is effectively to block light from passing through, right? And then you make a telescope, and its purpose is to amplify the light that passes through, so you can see better. Confusing, a little bit confusing. Then again, I'm not a fucking Minecraftologist. I don't study this shit in school, though. If there was a university degree in Minecraft, I might be pretty fucking good at it. Wait, shit, I wanted that smooth basalt. There we go. Smooth basalt is a pretty nice building block. I'm not gonna lie. I like how I just opened up that block for growth and then this amethyst immediately began growing on it. That was pretty cute. I just wish you could make slabs out of like blocks of amethyst, you know? You can make like amethyst slabs, you can make like, I don't know, like amethyst stairs even. I wish amethyst was just like a conventional building block too. Hoop, hoop. Let's go. Let me build up with tough, actually. Okay, so at some point in the future, I'm going to come down here with like ladders and scaffolding, and that's going to be how I have to get all the stuff. In the meantime, though, should suffice to just, you know, get that. Also, I have an idea. I'm gonna reset the despawn time on all these items, and then I'm just gonna run upstairs as quickly as I can. And then next time I run down here to mine, I'm gonna come and take all the stuff. We should have exceeded the despawn distance, but I just like to play it safe. There you go. We should be safe. That's a pretty good finger workout. The non-stop like skittle scuttering. But yeah, we now have the stuff we need to make a telescope. Let's do that. Let's go up. Let's make a telescope. Let's put the 2 diamonds away. I'm actually thinking, right? Like I know this sounds like a dumb idea, but we have 2 diamonds. I'm gonna be doing a lot of terraforming. A shovel might not be out of the question. It might not be a completely silly idea to suggest maybe I get a shovel. Maybe. And yeah, that's I guess that's a future goal. A potential future goal, maybe. Another goal should be lava farm. I'm gonna write that down. There we go, lava farm. I'd lava farm. Okay, drop this. Blocks of lapis. Blocks of redstone. Put these all up here. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna put the amethyst up there as well. And calcite. It's pretty cool. Calcite's a pretty cool block. It gets the pass. Which is not to say the N-word pass. I'm in Asia and I can't give out the pass. Okay, could actually work on the beginnings of a kelp farm. We could even work on the beginnings of a bamboo farm, which might not be that far-fetched of a notion. Hold on. Do I have any smeltables? Smeltables sounds like a toy line for children that's like absolutely ass. It's like, oh yeah, this toy doll can be smelted down to make 3 grams of iron. This children's toy contains 5 grams of iron phosphate. Wait, no, is iron phosphate the one that... Hold on, is iron phosphate the one that goes into thermite? I thought it was okay, it might be aluminium oxide and iron oxide in differing ratios to create. Why do I know how to make thermite? What the fuck? This isn't even part of my military training. I just know off the top of my head. Yeah, this is how you make thermite. Don't ask what I'm gonna do if you give me some ethanol and lye. Are those ethanol and lye the ingredients to make meth? I don't know. I don't know. There's one of those memes that I saw though. The one where it's like there's this anime girl holding a capybara and she's like, capybara, capybara, coconut doggy, and then it starts playing fucking Fetty Wap's Trap Queen. It starts playing Trap Queen. Yeah. And it starts displaying the methamphetamine recipe. That's pretty funny. Is this... Yeah, this might not be enough coal. You know what? If I smelt all of this wood into coal... into charcoal... Sorry, that should be a decentish amount, I think. Wrong door. Okay. So, yeah, let's just throw all of the bamboo in. Because the bamboo's purpose is to be like a support network, I guess. I'm really talking up my ass at this point. Okay. We have the 3 chests. We have need for 2 iron. Put charcoal in here. It's gonna make 2 iron. We're gonna take the 2 iron to make a hopper. And that is basically, if I take this and then I replace that with like a... I replace that with like deep slate bricks, so it doesn't look as weird. You know what? Screw it. Let's move both of these things outside. Let's move all of our furnaces outside the house. No smelting in my house. Okay, we can make like a partition, I guess. Okay, there we go. And then we can... Oh wait, we need to take one of these furnaces so that we have a furnace that basically has infinite smelt. Infi smelt. Can smelt things infinitely. Oh damn, and I'm also gonna need pistons. Yikes. Okay. Well, first let's work on the infinite piston. Or let's work on the infinite furnace. The infinite furnace, if you will. So, I think it worked pretty well if we put it like here. And then we had a hopper feeding into the back of it, and then said hopper was fed by a bunch... Okay, we can improve the system later. We can make like a buffer, but until then, let's just let's actually go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we'll take a bucket, and we'll go up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll go up again. And this should, in theory, make kind of a decent bamboo farm. I hope. A lot of hoping is involved in this world. Well, then again, there's nothing wrong with hope, is there? Put the rest of that there. And we'll have a convenient little, I guess, catchment area. So, when it gets to the point we need to upgrade this, we'll have this like pump into a barrel, and the barrel will pump down, and then we'll have like a ladder that goes down. But for now, oh, okay, we could also just rebuild the whole system. But for now, I think it makes the most sense to just have this, just have it like this. And unfortunately, we do not have enough iron to fill up a whole back row. So this is just gonna be the temporary one, I guess. It's gonna be the temp. Okay, who cares? But we'll do this. And we need some cobblestone. We need some. You know, actually, I don't know if we need all that many. We could just settle for like, you know, less observers using like a slightly more low-tech system. So yeah, that could be how it works. Anyways, let me continue with the mock-up. Okay, so this is the row where all the, you know what, actually we can make this flush one block lower by doing this. And one block of vertical space might be enough to make a bit of a difference. There we go. And then we'll put a row of deep slate blocks back here. And then what's basically going to happen is it's going to be a row of blocks here. Okay. They're going to face forward. I might make the whole front panel glass, just because, I guess. And the next, or the second row behind this, is going to be a row comprised of pistons. So it's like a little catchment bit. It's like a little catchment cup. I probably should have followed a tutorial for all of this, but I'm less concerned. Okay, so here we're gonna have we're basically gonna have the observer trigger if it sees redstone growth here. Sorry, if it sees bamboo growth here, if it sees bamboo growth here, or here. So let's say, for example, this piece of bamboo grows, right? And there's a piston here. It'll grow up, trigger this, this thing pumps once, and hopefully some of the bamboo gets dropped into here. And it gets stored both in the hopper and as part of like an infinite storage. Or for part of infinite storage. Actually, now that I think about it, right? We probably have the things we would need to make a... Yeah, I'm actually one plank short. Wow. I am one plank short of what I would need to make a... to turn that catchment system into like into one that's powered by a barrel. So it deposits it into a barrel, and the barrel acts as the button. We put an additional hopper below. But none of that matters at the moment. What matters is me getting to sleep. Hello? Let me sleep. It's fucking scary out here. Okay. And let's see. I can make at least a few pistons like this. So first things first, break that down. Find the recipe for pistons. There we go. Right. We are really poor. We're not like regular poor. We're like extra poor. We're like fuck broke is what we are. That's sad, but I guess that's sad, but it could be worse. We could be dead. We could be dead in this hardcore world. That would be substantially worse than being poor. And I think about that every time I see my national service pay come in, my $200. Sorry, my $630, and I'm like, okay, 250 of this already has to go into my savings plan. Fuck it, let's go. Let's go. That looks kind of cool. I could see myself building it up like nice and big, and then okay, that makes 6 pistons. Make a bunch of bamboo, and no, this might actually be enough. Hold on, we might actually have everything we need already to get this thing to start working, albeit very slowly. It's not going to be fast. So put a piston there, piston there, piston there. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll connect them so they join up like this. So that any one of these that fires, like the middle one firing will fire every piston. So let me give you a demonstration, right? Oh, I didn't bring enough bamboo. Okay. Basically, middle piston the piston here, when it fires, will fire all of the pistons that it can contact there. And then they all dump, and they all start flowing to the middle. The piston on the far right... Well, wait, hold on. Did that fire the last piston? Hold on. Let me get up here and see. Oh, it didn't. Well, that's unfortunate, but I guess at least the one in the middle will fire and break all of them. Yeah, okay. So, now that we know for a fact this thing works, just need to put a bamboo, make sure there is a bamboo growing in front of each piston, and I guess try to get more iron so I can get more pistons in place. And then once the pistons are all in place, I can basically get to work on making a second growth layer. And then once there's a second layer that is actively able to grow, we work on a third, then we work on a fourth, then we work on a fifth. Ad infinitum, it never stops. It never stops. Hold on, is that? Okay, yeah. You know what? I'm not gonna bother putting down bamboo on the ones that don't have a piston associated with them. It's yeah. I'll just do this for now. And I should put glass in the front so that there's no chance of a bamboo being like rocketed off. But I mean, I don't really have the glass at the moment. Yeah. That's the main concern. Well, I believe it is time to end the stream for today. And what I'm going to be doing when the stream ends, you already know. Wait, hold on. Actually, let me give me a second. If I take these 2 fishing rods, and if I take one of the lapis bits that I've got, and then I try and make an enchant. Try and just take like a little bit of it. Do a little bit of enchanting. I saw that thing at an angle and I was like, why is there a guardian here? There's always lure too. That's not really something we need. But if we get luck of the sea, that'd be pretty baller. That's luck of the sea 1. That's terrible. But if I get another luck of the sea 1, I can combine them into a luck of the C2, and then I can combine the luck of the C2 with the luck of the C2 that I currently have for a luck of the C3. You see why this is a problem, right? Yeah, we need to work until we have lots, as in luck of the sea. Can we do it with the stuff we have now? Maybe I should move. Maybe I should move the Maybe I should move the grind wheel a bit closer to the. Yeah, that makes sense. Hold on. Let me also take a bunch of stuff that can be disenchanted. So fire prot 3, prot. This power 3 bow isn't super useful because I can probably just enchant another power 4 on breaking bow. Yeah, and take like 2 blocks, break them into lapis. If I can just make the best possible AFKing fishing rod, that's basically food taken care of forever, you know? Ooh. Damn, it's offering me a straight up luck of the sea 2-4. You know what, fellas? I think I might need to take that. I might be forced to go fish until I can get that luck of the sea 3 enchant. So I will thank you all for watching. I will grab my lure 3 mending rod, and we will take our asses to work. Oh wait, hold on. I can make 3 more pistons with this. I got stuff. I can make 3 pistons, I think. Yep. Let's go. And three additional pistons means we are a little bit closer to having that bamboo farm up and running. And with the well, it's not really the bamboo farm I'm super concerned about. It's the it's having, I guess it's having ready access to bamboo. Okay, and let me just make sure those front ones are bambooed. So 1, 2, 3, and now, well, now I guess the weight begins. And you know, we already have a bit of bamboo in here, so that's nice. So yeah, we're gonna be basically using this thing until we gain 2 levels. Oh, sorry, until we gain 7 levels. At which point the I guess at which point we'll enchant it off camera, and then we'll merge them together. And the next time you see me, I should have a god rod. Giggity. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.